Lesson 2. Raw, cured meats. Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about raw, cured meats. Let's outline the objectives of this masterclass. To learn about raw, cured meats, how they are produced, their aging period, their preservation, analyzing cuts and typical processing methods, and further exploring the origins of raw, cured meats as a way to preserve food are clear. I have a pig, and I can age it thanks to a salting process, or through drying my pork with the use of spices. It becomes something exceptional, turning meat that has a limited consumption period. I transform it into something that lasts for years, thus providing food freedom. This is also the value of raw cured meats. The impact of climate and regional customs cannot be underestimated, as I consistently emphasize the genius loci, representing the essence of a place and its unique spirit. Cured meats are generated by the genius of that specific place, where they are transformed and prepared. Because even the handling, the people, and the techniques change for the better and become something exceptional. Common aspects of raw cured meats: salting and spicing to provide preservation and flavor. Moisture loss. Aging slows down deterioration and causes moisture loss of our pork cuts. Water is the most abundant natural element. And in cured meats, moisture loss happens gradually over time. Fermentation creates complex aromas, which is a key step in producing cured meats. Without fermentation, we would lose the aromatic qualities present in cured meats. Natural preservation relies solely on aging and a controlled environment. These are the crucial elements for producing cured meats. Not surprisingly, we have various types of raw cured meats across our different latitudes. The main phases include cutting, salting, and managing bacterial growth. This matters because salt has long been a powerful preservative and has always been highly valued. As you may already know, salt plays a central role in making raw cured meats. This method enables efficient control of bacterial growth, providing effective management. Then comes seasoning, highlighting regional differences. I remember when I saw my family making cured meats. They would say, "Now children, go outside," as each family had its own method. Regional variations exist in seasoning and using different elements to impart flavor. In the past, it was common for each family to have a unique type of raw cured meat, differing from one another. There were often two distinct perspectives on it, even with just a 100-meter difference between farmhouses. Pork meat is then stuffed into casings that can be both natural or artificial, and then we have the aging process, the final and vital step. The controlled environment is key for the development of aromas during the aging process. The aging process involves water loss and the growth of beneficial molds. The typical aging times are: prosciutto crudo takes 12 to 36 months, speck takes 6 to 12 months, and salami and pancetta take 1 to 6 months. Let's move on to traditional preservation. It took place in cellars, and still occurs in cool, dry cellars, never in attics. The cellar served as the cathedral for aging, while modern methods include refrigeration, wrapping, or vacuum sealing. Let's take a look at the pork cuts. Prosciutto crudo, leg. Speck, also leg. Salami, mixed parts ground according to grain. And we'll mention that each area has a different grain. And then there's pancetta, the belly cut of the animal. The most interesting thing is that prosciutto's seasoning consists of salt and pepper. Speck includes salt, pepper, juniper, and garlic. Salami, pepper, garlic, wine. Some add chili, some others don't. It actually varies by area. Then we have pancetta, with black pepper, rosemary, and garlic. There is a significant presence of garlic, as my grandparents explained to me, because it served as a crucial antiseptic. Therefore, it soon emerged as a vital component, working in conjunction with salt, for optimal preservation of these raw cured meats that brought pleasure to the entire household. Additionally, we should consider the processing techniques. Massaging the prosciutto for improved salt absorption. Smoking the speck. We use aromatic woods like beech. The woods are central here, because the aroma they release when heated or burned changes the sensory experience of the raw cured meat in question. Next is the type of grind of the salami, which can be either fine or coarse. Observe the difference between these two we have here, but we will delve into the details later on. Well, it's understandable. One might ask, which is the best? It depends on your sensory preference. There is no single best. There are good, better, and high-quality options. Pancetta is rolled through manual processing, and both cured meats and salami are very important. The Italian word salumi, that is cured meats, comes from the Latin salumen, which would mean salty things, so salt is central. In Italy, cured meats are spread all across the country, and we have family customs and regional differences. There are many regional variants. Everyone decides on the different size and measure. It's beautiful because making cured meats is also about the possibility of creating truly rich sensory foods from the same meat. This is the crucial aspect to emphasize and focus on. Now let's talk about salami, the production of meat. The preparation made with lean or fatty meat. It relies on a 70-30 ratio, with 70% lean and 30% fat, or 60-40. Those are the figures. Traditional spices include salt, pepper, and garlic, while regional variations add fennel and chili. The spice level decreases, with Chile and Calabria and other Italian regions, plus red wine. Red wine is crucial as it provides that distinctive flavor. Even there, the wine depends on the grape variety used to make it, thus changing the flavor of the salami. Aging. The difference is that thin cured meats age for 1 or 2 months, large ones for 4 to 6 months. As my grandfather said, does this small one or the big one age first? And I would say, yes, I see, the small one. Well done. Let's talk about the characteristics and nutritional value. Organoleptic properties, sweet and spicy flavor. The texture is soft and compact, with a strong and spicy aroma. Let's talk about the nutritional value of salami. 400 calories per 100 grams, high in protein and fat, and with the presence of sodium. Continuing, let's talk about pancetta. Take a look. This is another type of raw cured meat that was among the earliest to be enjoyed and consumed. From the Latin pantecula, meaning little belly. Easy, right? Yes, well, we will remember that. Historically, pancetta has been a very important ingredient, appearing in recipes and cookbooks in the past. It was used as a main ingredient of a recipe, as an entree, or as a raw cured meat for outdoor picnics. I have seen paintings by great international artists that highlighted picnics and outdoor lunches featuring pancetta. So imagine how important this raw cured meat was. It's wonderful to see how it was a moment of sharing also through art. Cured meats provide beautiful moments. Pancetta has always been one of our greats. It originates from the pig's belly, and we have 2 types. Rolled pancetta in a compact cylinder. Stretched pancetta is left flat basically. It also depends on the regional areas. Clearly in northern Italy, in the area of Piacenza, rolled pancetta is very famous. However, as you go south, you will find various flat ones, so stretched is the more accurate term. They consistently provide remarkable sensory delights. I don't have a definitive preference. I won't be caught in such snares. Aging. Pancetta is aged from 2 to 6 months in cool, dry places. Next, we will also discuss nutritional values. Pancetta has a sweet and spicy taste, with either a rich, soft texture or a lean, firm one. Intense aroma. This is the element that distinguishes it. Nutritional information. Pancetta contains 500 calories per 100 grams, with specific attention to fats and sodium levels. I'll stop speaking now and leave the floor to my wonderful colleagues that will put this theory into practice. Now, Alex and Francesca will create recipes featuring raw cured meats. Follow them, because they truly provide great use of cured meats and amazing flavors. Enjoy!